Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Only a few more days until 2026. January is coming, guys. January is coming. All right, I'm going to quickly get into this real quick, guys. We've got to jump over to, some of the news we're going through right now. Some breaking news on Russia. We got to get into that real quick. But before we do, the pleasantries, guys. Good morning, good morning. User G, yes, don't forget to send me that email. I get you a link to the chat. In the chat. Master Otaku soon. Yes, here we go. Bobbin, let's go again. another week. Grand Rising Otaku Chaos family. Gamma Goddess is here. Hope everyone's doing well. Good luck with the swings, man. Good luck with the swings. I don't recommend it, but good luck with it. Anyway, good luck, GG. Stay safe. Don't forget to just be careful. All right. Bring on the chaos. Don't do anything stupid, guys. Don't do anything stupid before the bull run. Don't do it.
What are you, stupid?
This is a reminder. All right, bring on the chaos. Yes, bring on the chaos. GG, thanks again for coming on by, guys. Danny boy, I missed you a couple of minutes, says Bobbin. What the hell? Danny jumping on in here. Good morning, Danny. Good morning. Bobbin, Danny, user G. Silver is a scam. It's going to zero, says Bobbin. Oh, come on. No, we need the silver. I've been talking about this for months. We need the silver, for the AI and robotic revolution. It's coming. So, again, you've been warned for a long time. All right. So guys, let's jump into, of course, what's going on with Bitcoin. Again, it's going to be, of course, the same thing, different day. You guys know where I'm going with this, right? Yep. It followed exactly on top of our baseline target for the entire weekend. Who else could do this and show you guys exactly where it's going to go over the weekend? That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Same shit, different day. Oh my God. Jesus. Thanks, Bill. All right. So anyway, guys, Bitcoin currently flat, sitting at 87K, basically the exact same spot we left off right at the tail end of Friday. Nothing has changed. I was hoping for like a little bit of base bull, right? Little base bull action. We got a little bit of that. Boom. We popped a little higher. 90,000 and some change. 90,300, I believe. Almost got close to that 90,500. Right, but we got rejected. So here we are this morning. As per always, we always dump the market in the morning because Americans are assholes, right? Foreign market always throws their liquidity in there, and then we're going to sell it off at the very beginning of the day. Now it is getting closer to the bear trend line here, and we have not wicked below, of course, the price action we saw last week. So it is very, very possible this is going to be a very strong piece of support, right? A very strong level of support. It goes all the way back to the middle of December. All right, so hopefully we can keep this. Is all I asked this morning is that we just keep this line here. And realistically, I just want to stay above the bear trend line, guys. We've been killing it. Bitcoin's been killing it above the bear trend line now for 4 days, 5 days, 7 days. 7 days, guys. Since the weekend, now we have put in 7 days and 16 hours. It's the longest we've ever stayed above the bear trend line. Could be starting to see a reversal here into 2026. But again, until we get through that monthly close, anything is still possible. I still want to remain low, right? I want to remain in the mid to low 80s. Ideally within the next 2 or 3 days, just to kind of prevent some sort of massive sell-off if we do in fact run up close to like 95k. It's going to get too heated, and we're going to of course sell it off pretty quickly into the month of January. So I want to set us up for success right into the next year. All right, so that's what I'm looking at this morning. We'll get back into the charts here in a second, but first I got to get into the Putin, the whole Putin topic. Oh, here we go, guys. This is the current latest, what we got on Bloomberg covering it this morning. We got about 5 minutes, so I was hoping I had enough time to cover this. Here we go.
I really believe we're probably, Mr. President, by far closer than ever before with both parties. If it went really well, maybe a few weeks, and if it went poorly longer, and if it went really poorly, it's not going to happen.
20-point peace plan, 90% agreed, and U.S.-Ukraine security guarantees 100% agreed. U.S.-Europe-Ukraine security guarantees almost agreed. Military dimension 100% agreed. Prosperity plan being finalized.
That was President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky speaking yesterday in Mar-a-Lago. Now, both leaders, as you heard, were hailing major progress towards a potential peace deal with Russia. With the latest, let's go out to Washington. Bloomberg Washington correspondent Tyler Kendall standing by. Tyler, was it major progress?
Yeah, hey, Caroline. Well, they both said that there was progress. They both said that there was optimism. But at this point, we haven't seen really any breakthroughs announced from either side. And that's because there's still a lot of big sticking points on the table. President Trump yesterday himself said that the biggest issue, the thorniest issue, is what is going to happen when it comes to the potential of territory concessions, considering that President Trump has previously suggested that Ukraine is going to need to cede land in the eastern Donbas region in order for there to be any sort of peace plan going forward. We did have an understanding, a new readout of what this draft agreement looks like, and it's our understanding that it does include a referendum vote when it comes to this eastern Donbas region, so Ukrainians would vote on what happens to this land. But Ukraine says that it still needs some really important conditions met for that to happen, including Russia withdrawing its troops from that region. Of course, the other big sticking point consistently has been what U.S. security guarantees are going to look like. Both of the leaders did say that they made progress there after Bloomberg News had reported earlier this month that the White House has put on the table the potential for an Article 5-like guarantee, of course, referencing NATO's mutual defense clause. We're still waiting on some firmer details on what that's actually going to look like, how long it could be in place. It's our understanding that right now on the table, it's a 15-year term with the potential for an extension. But Caroline and Paul, there's still so many questions here, particularly about what it's going to take for Russia to stop the fighting. President Trump, of course, had a phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin yesterday. He said after that call that Putin made clear he is not interested in a ceasefire before a peace deal. Of course, that's something that the U.S. and Ukrainians have been advocating for. And quite frankly, Russian officials have already come out and said that there are parts of this now 20-point peace plan on the table that are non-starters, including what Ukraine's military could look like after the fact. They want that capped at a smaller number, as just one example.
Tyler, as you mentioned, Mr. Putin, I know it just doesn't seem to be engaged here in this peace process much at all. The day before Mr. Zelensky met with Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago, there was a very significant bombardment of Kiev and other parts of the Ukraine by the Russians here, almost snubbing Mr. Putin his nose at kind of this peace discussion. What's the latest on where we think Mr. Putin is in this discussion?
Right. At this point, Paul, it's hard to say. If we listen to the White House, President Trump has often said that he is leaning on his personal relationship with Vladimir Putin to move these conversations along. I will say that we did get one perhaps significant development yesterday when it came to the Kremlin's readout of the call with President Trump, which is that Russia has agreed to create 2 working groups for negotiations going forward. The idea being here that all the countries would put forward their representatives, and then those working groups are going to work together to continue the negotiations. But at this point, we just know that there are so many demands, so many sticking points that haven't able to be resolved. And really notably, of course, is what is going to happen when it comes to the potential that Ukraine may have to cede territory in that eastern Donbas region.
Tyler, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. As always, Tyler Kendall, she's a Bloomberg News
All right,
reporter
guys, that's
based
the current
down
update
in
on
Washington, D.C.
Zelensky and Putin talks. I did want to share that before we get started. Why? Why does it have anything to do with crypto? Oh, it does, guys. We've been following this last week. If you guys didn't catch any of the live streams last week, we've been on this other topic as well. Out of Russia, Putin says the U.S.-Russia discussing a managing Zaporizhzhia, whatever you pronounce that thing, MPP, using its power for crypto mining. Speaking with major business figures on December 24th, Putin said that Washington is interested in using the plant's electricity for cryptocurrency mining and may be part of these peace talk deals to get America enticed to get more involved. We got to get back over to Bloomberg, guys. Opening bell is happening now. And they're late. They're late. They're freaking late.
All right, we are moments away from the start of trading today. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Caroline Hyde in New York.
You're late. It's already 9:30.
Bloomberg Markets on Bloomberg TV and radio. Looking at the futures market right before we get open here. We'll get the bell in just a moment. Got the S&P off 28 points.
There it is. See, they're late. I told you.
Down off 120 points there. So a little bit of a
Come on, where's
start
your
to
clock,
the
man?
week here, but it is the final trading week of the year. But boy,
you're
what
late.
a year it's been. I mean, you look at the S&P 500, you look at the NASDAQ, and you pat yourself on the back, but then you look at the rest of the world.
No.
And that's where some of these extraordinary returns have been. I mean, we're talking north of 30% on a currency-adjusted basis for a lot of these European markets. Just extraordinary. And Asia as well.
I mean, even Europe got a look in. Well done, Europe, up 16% year to date, having its best year since 2021. And we can dissect all the areas that really went pretty bombastic this year. I mean, you think about some of the European defense stocks really managed to outperform. I'm looking at the IBEX over in Spain. 48%
Someone shoot the producer,
higher.
even the
You're
music.
looking at the FTSE Mid
What the hell?
over in Italy up 30%. But as you say, Asia, Nikkei, we'll talk about Japanese bonds a little bit later in the show, but 26% higher.
Yeah, just some extraordinary returns for investors around the market there. So we'll keep our performance in context here. Context matters.
A little bit of weakness on the day, a lot of love to the higher on the year. But let's talk about what's happening on this trading day in particular. Alex Semenova is back with us. We're going to look at some single stocks on the move and just kick us off with Intel, because Intel has had quite the storied 2025.
Yeah, Caroline, a name that we've been following.
That was the worst market open ever, Bloomberg. The worst. I guess they don't have anyone this morning. Okay, let's see what we got this morning. CNBC live, squawking the street, ringing the bell, like they should.
That there was no breakthrough on Ukraine necessarily, or on Russia, despite the diplomatic talks from President Trump over the weekend. Also, maybe some bullish comments from China, from their finance ministry, on the possibility for stimulus. I mean, we are watching these commodities, whether it's oil or silver and gold. How do you read into what the overall message is there?
Ridiculous.
It's been phenomenal. I mean, first of all, I think the energy move in terms of energy stocks is a part of this sell leaders buy laggards type dynamic we do have at the very end of the year. So maybe that just could be, year-end repositioning stuff. In addition to firmer action in crude around this mid to high 50s level. So it's sort of like the downside momentum has eased a little bit. And the broader message of commodities seems to be there is a global bid for real assets out there. It seems as if you have, fiscal kind of all guns blazing for most parts of the world. And it feels as if there's a nominal GDP globally is set to be in a pretty decent spot. When it comes to the precious metals and even the adjacent precious metals like platinum and palladium, it feels as if people have just been surfing from one source of kind of high octane beta trades to the next. And I think that's where silver gets caught up in this. Silver is kind of the new meme Bitcoin proxy, as well as being a big catch-up move to what we saw in gold. So I'm not that comfortable saying, oh, this is a debasement trade, which has, I think, become a little bit of a cliche because the dollar's not down that much. It's not like U.S. assets are suffering in an outright way. It's much more about hot money flows, finding other ways to express some returns in a time when Bitcoin has been doing nothing and is basically in a kind of 2 to 3 month downturn.
All right, what a whole bunch of hot shit. All right, moving into a Fox B. Let's see what we got here. We'll get back on the charts. 87,000 on Bitcoin, 600 on the open. Looks like we're going.
It dropped. Now we're back up slightly to 87,000. Ken, are you bullish on Bitcoin in 2026?
New Year rally?
I am bullish on Bitcoin. I own it, right? And along with Ethereum and Solana, the three that I own. But not enough to hurt me, but enough to keep my toes in the water. I do think that Bitcoin is going to see better days ahead. I think there was this consolidation period. We saw it kind of fall out of bed. It was trading 126,000, traded all the way down to I think it was as low as 80,000 before it found some support. But I'm bullish on the story going forward. I think it might take a little bit more time, but I'm bullish on it going in 2026.
Yeah, me too. Get to the point.
All right. According to the Wall Street Journal, Lululemon founder Chip Wilson is looking to shake up the board at his company. It comes after CEO Calvin McDonald announced his departure last week. Wilson is not seeking...
All right. I'm all right. Over it. Let's get into the charts, guys. See what we got here this morning. How you guys feeling? You ready for the new year? You ready for the new year? Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing. All right, guys, of course, covering it from last weekend. Yeah, we went through the entire weekend, of course, showing you exactly where Bitcoin was going to go. And we landed exactly right on top of our baseline target. Who would have known? Who would have guessed, right? Oh!
We're going to win so much.
Yep, and of course, there we are again. The same thing, same shit, different week, same shit, different day. You guys know the feeling. I don't need to play Bill Murray and Groundhog Day again for you. Good morning, Andy. Some stupid crypto, he says, of course, as always. I agree that Americans are stupid assholes, especially Spence. Come on, man. We're not all stupid. We're not all stupid, but 95% of us, yes, we are.
What are you, stupid?
Yes, we are. Stupid Americans. 100%. We do this every single time. That's so predictable. So predictable. OG Bobbin says, yes, who is this bullish you speak of? There should be a third option. Full manipulation. Jeez, into the new year. The new year is Mars in April. What? Mars, April? In March, April. The New Year's in March, April. We're so behind on what the actual, New Year. We're actually, I think, we did the math one day. We're like, how many years? Was it like 125 years behind now because of when we went through we started the Gregorian calendar, that sort of thing. Morning, peeps. How's it going? Jason, how you doing this morning? How you doing? Good morning, guys. Yes, the real New Year. One day of spring. One day of spring. All right. Let me throw a pull up for you guys. Ask you guys, get it going this morning. Are you bullish going into the new year? Question mark. Yes or no? That's pretty simple. Are you bullish going into the new year? All right. So yeah, Bitcoin, of course, having a little bit of a recovery back to this target. Of course, we of course showed you guys we were headed. We could be, going into this manipulative fashion once again. Maybe the bulls are in control now. We don't know. It's possible that we're going to be range bound still toward the end of the year towards maybe as high as 95. I don't know if we're going to get higher than that. 95, and for the bears, it would be something like 80 flat. I'm going to be placing my bets at the final bottom. The likes we haven't seen since, what was it? November 21st. November 21st. So that's still what I'm calling for. If we go lower than that, it's possible. Let's take a look at the order books and see what's been built over the weekend. It's really important, of course, to keep an eye on that. But this is still the range we're still stuck in, right? All right. Let's see if we're going to get a reversal into the new year. That would be amazing. Again, guys, I repeat, we're now an entire week above the bear trend line. We're now, was it 7 days? Where the hell is it? Way back here. All right, 7 days and 16 hours, something like that. 4 days? Where the hell am I at? I'm on the wrong chart. I just looked at this damn thing. Okay, it's been 7 days and 16 hours since we contested it and have stayed above it. The previous range we were stuck at just only accounted for about a day and a half or so. Now we're sitting at, of course, multiple days above, of course, the bear trend line from October 10th, the largest sell-off we ever had, the largest liquidity event in crypto's history. All right, let's get into some other assets as well. Silver sitting at $72, having a correction now. Looks like we're getting some of that rotation into Bitcoin. Appears to be that way. Bitcoin against gold as well. Holy crap. Giant Bart Simpson on gold. Wow. Retreating to 4,300. We were telling you guys when they were lining up in Shanghai last week that was probably a top signal, right? I know we didn't get some of the other countries we saw last time, like Australia and what was it? New Zealand and Amsterdam and a lot of other weird countries back in October, around October 10th too, which was again very suspicious. That all happened in the same week. Back in October. Bitcoin's still rallying, getting closer to 88,000 right now on the live. Ridiculous. All right, guys, let's get back into some news. Let's see what else we have here in the chat as well. How you guys feeling? Right now, you guys are saying yes, bullish into the new year. 100% of you guys. Wow, already in with 4 votes leading the polls. Let's see what we have here. What do they have? April Fool's Day? What? What day they have April Fool's Day? It's always the 1st of April, my friend. The 1st of April. The 1st of spring. Ooh, I see where you're trying to, do some mind games there. Celebrate the new year. Then also, Bobbin. Jaman, GG. Jaman. This is the real move up, says No Name. Is it though? Is this the real move up? Is it though? Are we still going to have enough animal spirits to get us into 2026? Just over the over the line? I don't know, man. I feel like we're still going to get some sort of fake out towards the end of this month. If we do get another run, maybe it happens maybe we push it into January. I'm on my feet, man. I'm prepared for every situation in crypto. All right. Let's get back into the news. Let's see what else we have going on. Another run through TradFi, and then we'll jump into crypto news here in a bit. Big takeaways on stock opening at the opening bell from Bloomberg.
Declining. So there are a lot of opportunities, whether it's private equity, which a lot of business owners have an affinity for, because that's how they really created their wealth, by creating their own companies and growing it and selling it over time. So having the private equity, the private credit, real estate, hedge funds, but really diversifying into different asset classes, where historically, private equity, you've earned a 3 to 5% premium over public equity markets historically. So there are opportunities to get outsized returns for investors who have the ability and the willingness to really go into those parts of the market. And we do use that.
Yeah, okay, yada. Yeah, buy Coca-Cola, buy McDonald's, buy all the Walmart and normie stocks, right? Sure. Lululemon, let's see what we have here. Dow S&P 500 on pace for the 8th straight positive month. On the Dow, they're freaking talking about Lululemon. And Fox B, what do we got here? Putting me to sleep this morning. Nothing really interesting for me. Let's take a look at some headlines this morning and CNBC's headlines. We got SBF Fox stocks fall as investors take profits on tech stocks into final stretch of 2025. Maybe some of that, it looks like, is capital rotating into Bitcoin and crypto assets. We did break $3 trillion, guys, in market cap overnight. We did lose a bit of that over the morning. Right around 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, we started, of course, losing that range. There it is there. It was a pretty eventful weekend, of course, for the foreign markets, pumping our bags. All right, let's take a look and see what else we got here in the top 10 assets while we're here. The only thing really moving around here has been XRP lately, and that's been to the downside, more or less. Everything else is sideways, with XRP sitting at $1.87. $113 billion, down from its, $132 billion just a few weeks ago. Okay, let's see. Solana still sitting at $123. Ethereum did break 3,000 overnight, too. Again, with Bitcoin over 90. Let's see if we get that momentum back again this week. Monero still sitting in the middle of the top 20 at 15. Looks like Sui just broke it back into the top 20 as well. Hell yeah. Sui and Avalanche coming back from the dead. Looks like both of them having a bit of a swing up here, a recovery. Avalanche might get, Avalanche will probably flip Sui. And it looks like it already did with, what is that? $1 million. I ain't gonna last. All right, of course, those two battling, of course, for the top 20. Everything else going on, nothing really. I think those are the only thing really, exciting happening here. Hyperliquid did fall, and Chainlink came back up and overthrown that a few weeks ago, right? So Hyperlink's trying to come back for, the lead up here in the top 20 assets here at 11 and 12. Zcash at 14. Of course, you guys know everything's still the same in the top 10. All right, moving back into it. Let's see what else. Anything else here in the headlines? Zelensky asked Trump for 50 years of security guarantees. Says meeting with Russia possible. Damn, that 50 years. That definitely, if anything, was going to throw us into a war, for sure, if we're giving them 50 years of guaranteed safety. China stages record drills designed to encircle Taiwan. Do they even really need Taiwan anymore? I mean, they're coming out with some crazy breaking, chip development technology. I don't know if they. I mean, the entire reason why they wanted, Taiwan to begin with, obviously, other than the previous feuds they've had in history, is because they want to, of course, halt all the chip manufacturing out of that country. Let's see. I mean, get real. Let's see. There's a buying opportunity in Berkshire Hathaway. Past due student loans make it harder to rent an apartment. Yeah, no shit. New NASA boss. Okay. I'm not feeling any of these headlines today, guys. All right, let's take a look at Fox Business headlines and then move into some more something more real. U.S. economy expected to grow faster in 2026 despite stagnant job market. Yeah, that's all the analysts are calling for rally into next year. Everyone. It's kind of weird how everyone's on that page. Most small business owners bet on growth in 2026. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. TradFi. California shifts strategy on high-speed rail project after federal funding pulled. What a mess that state has been. IRS reveals updated retirement contribution limits. Americans will get a gigantic tax refund next year. Yes, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Guys, you're going to print over $400 billion, pretty much half a $1 trillion in the first quarter of next year, or more. And the Fed, of course, is going to be adjusting, as well. They're going to be printing about 60 billion of that on just 40 billion for adjusting their balance sheet and 20 billion for repos alone. It's going to be ridiculous. Okay, popular fast food chain shuts down 70 plus locations. I think that's the Wendy's, right? I think they're shutting down a shit ton. I think it's even more. It can't be. No, I think Wendy's is 300, right? 300. What is this one? Jack in the Box. We don't really have those out east. All right. Holiday treats sold at major grocery chain recalled. Oh, God. Guys, watch what you put in your mouth. God, that's the easiest way. The nicest way I can say it, too. Okay. IRS CEO says 94% of middle-class Americans will see tax relief. Yeah. Made in America pillows. Oh, my God. That's been there for weeks now. That stupid our article. These are old. Oh my God, these are so old. Before Christmas, all those articles are still up there. All right. Box B, you got to get someone to like a new editor or something. This is ridiculous. Your website is just in shambles. All right, moving on. Let's take a look at the overall metrics, guys. See how we're doing this morning. The stock market right now, looking at fear and greed, is 62 in greed, even with the sell-off in the morning. That's pretty good. I have to say, with the overall sentiment. Let's take a look at CoinTree for crypto fear and greed. Sitting at 24 in extreme fear. We're up about, I think 6 points since Friday. I think we're at 18, if I remember correctly. I think we were like 20 or 18. So about 6 or 4 points since last Friday. Still sitting in extreme fear, though. It's kind of silly and nonsensical. All right. Let's get into the Dixie. How's the Dixie doing? Breaking 98 again this morning. Hallelujah! Send it.
We're gonna win so much.
Of course, Trump and his administration want a weaker dollar, and he's gonna get it. We're still moving up on the 5-day, though. Down a little bit, but we're still going in that direction. If you look at the month, though, down to the right, the 3-month down to the right, the 6-month down to the right. You guys get the idea, of course. The year-to-date down and to the right. I think we're coming for 96 in a month or two on the Dixie. All right, let's see what else we got here. Crypto bubbles. Yes, crypto bubbles this time, guys. What is the most sold off right now on the day, on the week and the month, on the top 1 and 200? Of course, showing you guys, of course, the biggest DC opportunities in our space right now. Flow is down 20% on the day. I didn't even realize this was still in our top 200 assets. It's ridiculous. Let's take a look at the top 100. We don't really have any huge movers to the downside here. Nothing's even down 10% or more. Beat is still killing it, though. We're climbing back up to what is it? It's $2-3 range. This is still not the highest we've seen Beat. This thing's still trying to find its bottom. This thing was launched, was it 2 months ago? Back in October, the beginning of November, November 1st, and it's been killing it. It's just an AI rhythm-based crypto game, Web3 game, and it's definitely not it's time to shine, right? But it's killing it anyway. Hasn't really had a significant pullback yet, so if you want to get into this, maybe you want to wait for some sort of bounce back from the downside. Find a good position. Maybe I'm still calling for maybe a return to like $2 flat or something on Beat. This thing can't run forever. Night sitting at 9.7%. Of course, Midnight, Ada's newest project, for their chain. It's still only about a month old or so. It launched on December 9th and has doing gangbusters as well. Anything else going on? Not really in the top 100 here on the day. Those are top movers on the day. On the week, we're looking at Canton still running. We got Zcash, Pippin, Ton, Rain, and XTZ. Beat is still down. It's 34% on the week, though. It could be a good opportunity if you want to look at that. Still up 176% on the month. The biggest movers we see to the downside aren't really big anymore, guys. I told you, we usually look for 30s and 40s here. There's nothing that's even close except for Pump.Fun, which I wouldn't touch with a 125-foot pool, right? Yeah, so, guys, I'm telling you, the bottom is appearing. I believe it is among us, right? May not be 100% guaranteed yet, but it is definitely among us. There's nothing even worth DCing into that's like, fire sale anymore. 30s and 40s what we usually DC into. Some of the times we see 50s. Guys, there's not a single 50% off here on the monthly on the top 100. Tau, BitTensor was down 50% just like 3 weeks ago. What are you doing if you're not buying right now? I don't know what you're doing. All right, there's really nothing to shout out, guys. There's nothing. I'm not telling you to buy Pump, that's for sure. Aerodrome is down 30%. It's the only thing sitting at 30%. I'm over it. Guys, your opportunities are gone. Wait for maybe another dip, maybe at the beginning of the year, but we're out of time. Looks like we're out of time. Do the same thing over here in the top 200 as well. Flow is down 20%. On the week, it's down 40%. That's insanity, right? Maybe you want to look into that project, get into that, but man, that chart scares the hell out of me. It's only down and to the right and has not found its bottom even yet. Of course, every coin is sitting about 86% sold off, so I'm not surprised there. It is, of course, the bottom of the bear market, potentially, right now. ZBEX down 15% on the week. That's actually not bad. 15% is a really good opportunity on a weekly basis. That's probably going to be my number one pick right now in general. What's even sold off that much on the top 100? I don't think there's even anything other than Beat. I'm not jumping into a gaming token at the end of the year, going into a bull run that's going to be all DeFi. Are you kidding me? What are you, stupid? All right. So moving on. Not even anything else. It's down 10% there on the top 100. So again, guys, looks like ZBEX is going to take the win for me. It's down 15% on the week. We haven't looked at the monthly yet, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing there. Fast tokens down 46%. I think that thing's been falling fast. I'm not jumping into that either. Again, we're looking for real use cases with real utility going into 2026, where the real bull run is going to be all about utility. Guys, make sure you have coins with real utility, please, for the love of fucking God. You don't want to fuck this up going into 2026. Pardon my French.
You may even get
I just can't deal with it anymore. we're 3 days away. Wormhole, all these other coins down 25%. Nothing's close to that 30-40% potential with real utility here. I mean, if you're a fan of Monad, that's down 36%. That might be a good one to look at. It's pretty new, though. Again, I don't like, shilling projects that are still down, like, decent amounts like this one. They're this new. They can still find their bottom. You can find a better position if you just be patient. It's all about patience, guys, in this market. Pendle's down 30%. That's been an interesting project as well. Definitely up there with utility. It's not quite 30%, but it's almost there. I'm still gonna say that my top pick is all around gonna be ZBEC, down 15% on the week. This thing has been doing gangbusters this entire year. It's the only thing holding up my entire portfolio, and I can't show that one enough. So ZBEC is my top pick today, guys. All right, that's all I got for you right now here on the day. Just my 2 cents, not financial advice.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yes. All right, in the top 300, man. I can't believe Avantis is down in 300. That's crazy. All right. Moving on. What else we got, guys? How you guys are feeling? 60% of you guys saying bullish into 2026 now, with 10 votes right now in the poll. Don't forget to lock in your vote there, so we get a feeling of how the market's going to move. Let's see what else you guys are talking about here in the chat. Deca, December, what? In 10 in Greek, yes, is the month 10 of 13. Yes, it should be 13 months, says Bob, and 100% agree with you on that one. Danny, OG, I would be around midnight or later. Okay, you guys are talking about something else. Buy Pump. Okay, buy Pump. I can read between the lines, says Bobbin. Damn you, Bobbin. Damn you. Again, not financial advice. I can't. No, definitely not buying pump here for me. That's like the Grinch for me. Good morning, crazies, working but listening in. Good morning, Ben. Hope you're having a great morning. Again, guys, get your coffee and get through the last tail end of the year. I wish you luck on your Fiat Factory job. Real utility like pump.fun. No, no. Damn it!
Stupid!
You have learned nothing. You have learned nothing. Hey, you guys are just trolling me. OG Bobbin says, yes, Huddle, pump that fun. Otaku is pumping. Oh, God. Our Oracle. Otaku. Oh, jeez, guys. Please, if you take away one thing, don't buy pump that fun. Just save yourself the pain and the suffering. It's also going to go into a lawsuit next year, guys. It's going to be a wild ride, and we still don't have proper classification of meme coins. I mean, they're collectibles now. Right? Okay. Anyway, moving on. Let's get into some crypto news. It's about time we get into that. We got about 5 minutes, so one more run through TradFi, jump into crypto news. You guys know the deal. We always rip into crypto news at 10 a.m.
A bunch of people who were in jail for crypto, launching his own meme coins, the Trump coin and the Melania coin. I think that was pretty dramatically surprising to a lot of people to think, with the president's, the full power of the White House behind digital assets, that we wouldn't see just this blockbuster year. But it just goes to show you markets are designed to surprise you and upset you. And
that's
Trump's meme coin had a huge rally at the beginning. It's down something like 80% now.
Wow.
Melania's
that's like everything
down like I think 99%. So
that's reserved.
You don't need me to tell you that crypto is risky, but there's Exhibit A for.
Well, I think we need address invest anywhere around the Trump brand, you better make sure that that's where the president's focus is right now. Because when he takes his focus away, it tends to fade there. And maybe we saw that with some of the meme coins there. Mike Regan.
No. That was a rug pull. That was a one and done thing. He's not going to come out and actually support that thing particularly at all. He can't. Now that he's taken office. Again, remember, he launched that hours before he took office. All right, let's take a look and see what we got, guys. What else we got in crypto news? I'm already over TradFi. I really am. But we got 2 more to check in on real quick. Strong capital markets lift banks. CNBC real time. And I'm happy to see that we're actually getting people, with banter back and forth about crypto at the tail end of the year. That's really bullish, guys. That tells me that they're starting to feel that capital rotation, that they're talking about it, is coming for 2026. All right, they're not talking about anything. I don't know what the banks are doing. I don't care what the banks are doing, of course. We know the banks are getting into crypto huge next year. Right, let's see what else. Democrats face issues ahead of the new year. Yeah. Of course, guys, we may have a government shutdown coming soon. Are you talking about that?
It's a long list. Alexandria, thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, still ahead on the show.
Whatever. We missed it. Moving on. Let's take a look and see what we got for crypto news this morning. Let's start with Cointelegraph. China to let banks pay interest on digital yuan wallets from January 2026. Guys, I'm telling you, China's killing it. They're beating us to death. Looks like they're not going to have a problem with, of course, the things we have a problem with. China's central bank will let banks pay interest on digital yuan wallets from January 1st, 2026, reshaping the eCNY as a deposit-like money as the U.S. bans CBDCs. And they're going to be getting yield from their stablecoins, and we're still allegedly not, right? That's still how it's all drafted up in the Genius Act, and the Market Structure Bill hopefully will deter that. But anyway, China's central bank is rolling out a new framework of digital yuan that will be commercial banks to pay interest to eCNY wallet balances starting in January 1st, 2026. The move officials will push the central bank currency beyond its original role as a cash substitute. Yeah, and it definitely will entice them to, again, throw away their freedom and jump into CBDCs in China. All right, don't forget Hong Kong was also leading with the first spot ETF like-for-like Bitcoin product in the world. Looks like Miria is moving by 10%. I'm looking at my alarm. My alarms are going off. I know some of you guys might want to see an update on this, but some of you guys might not. Let's take a look anyway, though. This is Miria, and it looks like it's shooting up here. Another, what is that? 10%? Yeah, roughly 10% on Miria from the morning. 12.8 from the bottom low. All right. That's what's going on with Miria right now. It still has a long way to go to get anywhere near break even, back on track. Yeah, it keeps hitting all these new lows. That was a new bottom though, but it was yeah, definitely, yeah, just chopping up. All right, guys. Let's see what else we got here. Bitcoin still holding 87,000 and some change from the month, from the open. Right, with the monthly dump, the open dump. How's gold and silver still doing? Still falling on gold, still falling on silver. I'm sorry, correcting. Still correcting, guys. Correcting. All right. Just a quick little check up there. Spot Bitcoin ETFs bleed 782 million during Christmas week amid holiday positioning. That was, of course, after one of the largest inflow events we've ever seen. I think the week before Christmas we saw, or was it 2 weeks before Christmas? We saw the largest inflow we ever seen in ETFs since the purchasing back in 2012, right? Let's see. Google search volume for crypto creators in 2025. North Korea linked theft and poor key security dominate Web3 losses. This platform introduces pre-funding for our real-world assets with the new mechanism. What the hell is this? What kind of headline is that? Who wrote this shit? Nitha Ken Yannick. My God, man. Pick a better headline. Let's see. The V2E mechanism allows users to reserve funds for unlocking. Great way to bring your people in. You have no idea what the hell this is even about. V2E. I'm already over it. I'm already over it. No clue what the hell they're even getting at. What blockchain, what layer one, whatever. All right. Where's what happening in crypto today? Here's what's happening. Crypto. China's bank to let pay interest. We already read that. Wow, Cointelegraph, I'm disappointed this morning. Crypto ETP shed 446 million over Christmas. That came over the last 3 hours ago. Take a look at that. Real-world assets, top DEX has become the 5th largest category in DeFi by TVL. Bitcoin price pauses at 90K. And what will trigger your next rally? Of course, all these opinion pieces here, mostly have FUD and Hopium, which I'm surprised. Come on, Cointelegraph, you don't usually do that to me. On Monday morning. Silver's wild 6% spike and 10% plunge mirrors crypto volatility. Yeah, it's funny because that's exactly what we heard. What was that? We had someone on Bloomberg mention that earlier about how Bitcoin or the price action of silver right now is akin to Bitcoin. Let's see. Ubisoft halts Rainbow Six Siege after hackers give each player $13 million in credit. I love it. What the hell, dude? What does that have to do with anything in crypto, though? Bitcoin helps USD reserve status in strange way. Because I don't think Ubisoft is using NFTs in their games yet. They might be, though, because they were definitely playing around with. Ubisoft was definitely playing around with NFTs back in 2021. Bitcoin needs a 6% rally to close in 2025 in the green. We're not that far away from it. That was 17 hours ago. We might have already had it. Bitcoin outperformed gold, silver, and over the last 10 years. This is old, man. All this stuff is old. I'm not feeling any of these articles today over at Cointelegraph. Let's take a look and see what we have over at Daily Hodl. And maybe another news outlet. And if we don't get nothing, guys, we're going to have to go, of course, search the hard way for the real news over on X. Coinbase details Bitcoin and crypto market outlook for 2026. We can take a look at Coinbase's, opinion on where we're headed. Merrill Lynch, UBS Financial, and TD Bank accused of negligence. That's, of course, scams, hacks, yada, yada. Nothing else. It's all scams this morning. Holy crap. All right. Getting into, this article here. Crypto exchange giant Coinbase is mapping out key themes for Bitcoin and crypto in 2026. The firm just released a new market outlook report examining a regulatory process, technology trends, and where markets may be heading into next year. All right, so it looks like the report details a cautiously optimistic U.S. economy driven by AI productivity gains, alongside a meaningful regulatory shift which allows laws like Genius Act for stablecoins and Clarity Act for market structure. The Coinbase notes that the rapid rise of institutional adoption through stock ETFs and digital asset treasuries, with the tokenized products gaining as eligible collateral. This is all stuff that's old news, man. The firm expects that privacy demand to rise via zero knowledge proofs. ZK proofs, right? While as AI intersects crypto and agentic payments. As for Bitcoin's 4-year cycles, Coinbase analysis is losing relevance, and amid institutional flows. Guys, that's right. All we have to do next year is hit one freaking candle. One candle above 100, 120, 100. I would say even 100. If we get back to 100, basically we're confirming that the cycles are dead. Coinbase also highlights incoming Ethereum eyes upgrades like Fusaka and scalability, Glamsterdam for efficiency, while Solana eyes a shift to meme coins and proprietary AMMs and RWAs. As for stablecoins, Coinbase says the collective market cap could hit 1.2 trillion by 2028. Those are small numbers. Come on. Scott Besson's calling for 3 trillion or 4 trillion by 2028. I'm like, come on, those are some small potatoes there for Coinbase. Come on.
What are you, stupid?
Disrupting payments. Meanwhile, tokenization could hit 18 billion, led by treasuries and private credit. And that's pretty much the details they had in their report. All right, let's take a look at one more news outlet from crypto, and then we'll get into real news over on X. X, of course, going to give it to you. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look at Bitcoin.com news. News.bitcoin.com. Bitcoin tops 90K, retreats fast. Futures traders stay bold. Let's take a look at the current price action right now on Bitcoin. 87.25. All right, same thing, same place we were before. Silver bulls cry foul as CME margin hike risks putting the brakes on record run. Of course, silver bulls. That's 8 hours ago. All this is old news now. Nothing really breaking. Damn. We're just getting nothing this morning. Nothing. It's like all crypto news went on holiday the week after Christmas. Let's take a look and see what we got. One more other news outlet. I'm just not feeling this. CoinDesk. Let's take a look at CoinDesk. Tom Lee, Bitmine Ethereum stash tops 4.1 million tokens as crypto and cash holdings reach 13.2 billion, according to CoinDesk. They just covered this. Latest purchase from Tom Lee about 19 minutes ago. Tom Lee's Bitmine. All right, let's take a look and see. Bitmine immersion now holds 4.11 million Ethereum, about roughly 3.4% of the total supply. Arthur Hayes, of course, spouting off his insights into next year. A few F-bombs or two. Okay, if you guys didn't catch that, I recommend you do. That was a good one. That was a fun one. He's ridiculous. He's still calling for some crazy number like 400,000 next year. Ridiculous. All right. As of December 28th, Bitmine holds 4,110,000 Ethereum, along with 192 Bitcoin. Again, they were a Bitcoin company. Now, of course, they're Ethereum. That's why they still have a stash. The Ethereum position represents 3.4% of the network's total circulating supply, roughly 120.7 million ETH, putting Warts calls his alchemy a 5% target. We are continuing to be the largest fresh money buyer of Ethereum in the world, says Tom Lee. Year-to-end tax loss related selling is pushing down crypto and crypto equity prices. This effect tends to be the greatest from December 26th to December 30th. So we're navigating the markets with this in mind. Bitmine is said to be currently staking of 408,627. The real question is, if everyone knows this, is it going to be the same, right? Usually if everyone's thinking the same thing, we get the opposite, right? And I don't know. I feel like if everyone's expecting this to be the end of the cycle, we're going to get the opposite. That's been my theory the entire year. Bitmine said is currently staked 408,000 ETH, yada yada yada, using the current composite Ethereum staking rate of 2.8%. Lee estimated that the fully staking of the company's Ethereum holdings could generate roughly 374 million in annual staking revenue. The company also released a special chairman's message ahead of its annual shareholder meeting on January 15th at the Wynn Las Vegas, urging that investors to vote in favor of 4 proposals tied to its long-term strategy. Ethereum is trading little change, of course, in the last 24 hours. Yep, it's about down like $50 or whatever. All right, anything else? Anything else before we get into the real news over on X? Probably not. Bitcoin whales have been the main accumulators in the $80,000 range. Of course, has been a lot of venture capital interest in that range as well. XRP and Cardano need to prove that they're useful behind just fans. Yeah, I agree with this. Wow. I 100% agree with it. Who said that? Who said that? Is that Mike Novogratz who said that? It is. It is. XRP and Cardano need to prove they're useful behind just the fans, Mike Novogratz says. And I still can't believe that there are fans for Ripple's technology when you want to just give all the money to corporate conglomerates. It's insane. Okay, can Ripple and Cardano hold it together in the market? Matures the fundamental focus on these projects. Mike Novogratz asked on Friday. Yeah, we didn't read this one or hear about it. It probably happened at the tail end of last weekend. My God. Arthur Hayes, chill, bro. Chill. All right. Ripple linked payments and XRP and smart contract platform must demonstrate genuine utility beyond loyal communities as the cryptocurrency market matures from hype-driven narratives to fundamentals-focused assets. Galaxy Digital co-founder CEO Mike Novogratz said in a recent interview. Yeah, I 100% agree with this. I'm feeling the same way. I've been watching, of course, the Google Trends with you guys every single day, right? We cover this every night, and XRP has been dwindling in normie interest. XRP is one of the most normie-driven meme coins. No, not meme coins. Most normie-driven crypto assets there are, right? I held XRP for years, many years. I sold it at the beginning of this year because I just felt like it was over, right? The hype was over, right? And it is. It really does feel like it's over right as of right now. It's probably going to come back full swing next year, especially around tax season. The normies are definitely going to be buying up. Anything with an X is going to literally pop because of this narrative. That's been my general consensus over the last 5 years. Any coin with an X in it usually does pretty well. All right, anyway. So get back into this. What are we at? Where are we at? Can Ripple hold it together? Can Cardano hold it together? Novogratz said during a conversation with Galaxy's head of research, Alex Thorne, on Friday. He highlighted that while XRP and Cardano's native token ADA boast resilient fan bases, their on-chain activity remains relatively weak. Charles Hoskinson, bless his soul, and kept the Cardano community with a blockchain that people don't really use a lot. Novogratz said that he's had a strong community like XRP. Can you keep it together while there are more and more other options? Novogratz argued that the broader market is evolving. Tokens that aren't money, like Bitcoin, will be valued like traditional businesses based on their revenue, usage, and measurable value. Fintech company Ripple uses a XRP token as the bridge asset for fast, low-cost cross-border payments through its Ripple network with partnerships across banks and in fintechs. Yet, don't forget CBDCs across the world. Don't forget that as well. just sign up for slavery, Donald. All right. Yet the critics have long pointed out that its organic activity remains low and doesn't justify XRP's multi-billion-dollar market valuation. Yeah, I think we started finally getting meme coins on XRP this year. But my God, why haven't we had anyone developing anything on XRP for the past, 5-10 years? That's the real question when it comes to user engagement. XRP currently holds the market capitalization of approximately 115 billion, ranking it fifth amongst the cryptocurrencies. According to Crypto Market Cap's data, Cardano's ADA sits around 13 or 14 billion, placing it around the 12th spot. On-chain metrics underscore Novogratz's concerns about adoption. At press time, the number of active XRP addresses was 16,703. Really? That's it? There's no way. According to the data source of CryptoQuant, what time frame are they looking at though? I don't know. I don't even believe this, and that's pretty crazy. Cardano's active addresses tallied over 19,000. Damn, these are really small potatoes in terms of active addresses. What time frame though? I don't think it mentioned. Over what? Just like the monthly? There's no way. Anyway, okay, both numbers are significantly lower than other projects such as Solana, which typically sees million in active addresses driven by DeFi memes and apps. Yeah, this is what I'm referring to. Solana's token is a market cap of 72 billion, the 7th largest asset in the world. Crypto asset, of course. Novogratz contrasted community-driven tokens with emerging examples like Hyperliquid, a decentralized perpetuals exchange that generates total revenue and burns most of its profits to buy back its token, creating an equity-like economics. All right, so there you go. That's the current roundup of Mike Novogratz and his feelings on, some of the biggest names in our top 10 assets. All right, let's see what else we got, guys. I think that's pretty much it. I think we're covering all the news. Let's take one more run through TradFi, catch up with you guys in the chat.
Off about 30 points. That's about 4/10 of one.
And we're going to jump into real news over on X. Okay, let's see what's going on the chat here while I keep keep an eye on Bloomberg. Doomberg this morning. Good morning, guys. Are you guys awake yet? Wake up. Get some coffee. Enjoy yourself. Run to the bathroom and just, hide in the bathroom at work. That's what I used to do. All right, moving back in the chat. Okay, the Melania documentary is coming. Sweden will not have it in the theaters. And our idiot politicians are all New World Order, WEF assholes. World Economic Forum assholes. Yes, OG Bob, 100%. Derek says, hey, Otaku, what's your thoughts on Elixir? We can take a look into Elixir. Who is this Elixir? Says, give me a good Elixir, man. What do I got here? Not much left. I think I got a tiny sip of coconut rum. That's the only Elixir I got left in the studio.
What are you, stupid?
All right. Let's see what all we got, guys. Let's take a look at Elixir for you. Do a little quick checkup. Coin market cap. Elixir. Okay, what's going on with this project? Is this the right token? Let me know if it's not. Just making sure, because there's a million. Actually, I'm sorry. There's 30 million. 30 million tokens now, guys. When I got into crypto, there were 3,000. 3,000! That's what happened when you got pumped out fun. 30 fucking million. Are you kidding me? Anyway, all right. So 205 current price action for this Elixir project here. It's only $5.5 million in total market cap. Not too bad. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 800,000. Tiny. That's the FDM. Okay, I'm sorry. Market cap is 863,000. Tiny. Less than $1 million market cap. Max supply is 1 billion tokens. We are nowhere near that amount. We're like a tenth of the way there. 160 million Elixir tokens have been distributed. That kind of scares me right out the gate. It's not going to be a huge. I don't think they're going to have a huge distribution before the main event, right? Even if it does take as long as 2027 or the tail end of 2026, that's a lot of tokens that's going to be distributed over time. Anyway, so that's one of my issues just about looking at it right away. Let's take a look and see what this coin's about. They do not have an about page. That's new. Okay. I guess we'll take a look at Coin Gecko and see if we have an about page over there to take a look at. Elixir over there. Elixir. There it is. They don't have any information on this either. Does it even have a main listing? Probably not. That's probably why. They have a website. Elixir.xyz. Instant liquidity for the institutional on-chain economy. It's a bold statement there. Definitely like the idea around this project already. Decentralized network built for efficiency. But how many of these do we already have? Institutional assets are segmented from the rest of DeFi with long redemption times and little interoperability. Trustless stablecoin infrastructure is needed, natively integrating with issuers to power DeFi-grade liquidity and composability. It's a lot of word salad there. And our Elixir, the network, bridging TradFi and DeFi, which we have a lot of networks bridging TradFi and DeFi already. Come on, give me something more real. They have partners with BlackRock, Hamilton Lane, Wisdom Tree. Damn, some big names here. Institutional integrating the Elixir network. Might be something you want to look at, guys. Anything, of course, that has a BlackRock partnership. This is legit. DUSD validators. What else we have here? Documentation. I got a help center. Pretty simple website. I mean, it looks professional. I just don't like the current distribution. I'd have to know more. In distribution. But other than that, I mean, it sounds like legit. I mean, if they're boasting a BlackRock partnership, you kind of want to be in the room, right? All right. Let's see what's going on. What else you guys got in the chat? Yes, that's what's going on with Elixir. 100 million Bitcoin. What? 100 million Bitcoin? What are you talking about, Bobbin? Okay, Bobbin says, did you say buy Pump.Fun, buy 30 million? No.
What are you?
No.
Stupid?
No. Oh God. All right, guys. If you guys are just chiming in. Guys, I just want to quickly round up for this for anyone just joining. I did do, of course, the daily grind for DC opportunities here in the top 200 assets, right? And the only thing I found that was worth it was here on the week. It looked like ZBEC was sold off. It looked like 16% down on ZBEC. We're looking for 15, 16s on the weekly, and there's barely any at all Merlin, Fast Token, Flow, and Zbeck. That's the only coin I was actually able to find that's got down any significant amount. If we look at the monthly, there's nothing even sold off 30s and 40s. Nothing. I mean, unless you want Hex. You want Hex? Maybe you do. I don't know. I can't speak for you. But usually we see 30s, 40s, 50s. A lot of them here, for buying opportunities on the monthly. And there's nothing, guys. There's nothing. In the top 100 is even worse, right? Because you have higher market caps. There's nothing below 25 even, other than Arrow. That's it. That's it. And Pop That Fun, which is why I told you guys... Don't be stupid. Right?
Stupid.
They might be in a lawsuit that might take years. Probably don't want to be playing around in that. Maybe wait for a bottom because I'm sure it's not done selling off yet. All right. I'm over it. Just a quick little update for you guys on that who didn't, of course, catch it when we talked about it about an hour ago. Anything else going on? It's about 10:30 here in our space. Talk about wage growth and Bank of America. Brian Moen. They had this. I don't know if this is the same. Yeah, this is the old clip from 2022. Yeah, they're playing old stuff. They seem... Yeah, dang it. Bloomberg's just been doing us dirty this morning. Doing us dirty. Okay, yeah. So if you guys didn't catch that, that was... I saw it on... I don't know. Like normal news network. I forget where it was over the weekend. Nvidia's deal with Grok with the Q. Yeah, Grok with the Q.
Seeing their key technology, not exclusively. And by the way, we're taking virtually all their important employees. But it's not an acquisition. I don't know. I'm just curious, like how if you were sitting in your old chair at the DOJ, how you'd be thinking about it.
Well, here's what I would tell my team, which is if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it ain't a pig.
Wow. Okay. Whatever. That's stupid.
What are you, stupid?
Okay. Trump, we made a lot of progress on the Ukraine deal. That's, of course, Fox Business, of course, wanting to chime in more and more about Trump. Let's get into real news over on X, guys. It's time. I'm exhausted trying to find something breaking this morning. Let's take a look and see what's going on. The biggest thing we have breaking so far was China to allow yield for their stablecoin, right? That's pretty big news, making America look like chumps again, even if they're taking away, of course, all their freedom in their own country. All right, guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, support the channel. It doesn't cost anything at all to hit those buttons down below. I appreciate it, and of course, so would Jake the Snake, the King of Ohio. He's gonna pop in eventually at some point. But anyway, we're gonna, of course, dive into the real news over on X. Also, don't forget to head over to the merch store and get some stuff over there, of course, before the end of the year. We got mugs, we got hats, we got hoodies, we got stickers, we got socks, we got t-shirts, we got a little bit of everything. Whiskey glasses for the Chaos crew, of course, and mouse pads. Again, guys, I love and support. I don't make much here over on the store. Just for fun. About $5 per transaction. All right. Let's see what else we have to show before I try to make Jake the Snake happy, proud of me while he's gone. He's usually the one to tell me to show. Also, don't forget to head over to the Chaos Crew's Discord. That's right, guys. The Chaos continues after the live stream on Discord. Just jump over there, read the rules page, and hit the little icon right here, and you'll jump into the server and, of course, participate with the rest of our crazies over in the Discord. It's insane, guys. Insane. Welcome to the Chaos. All right, let's get into it. All the real news over on X. Let's dive into it. I have some things I wanted to just kind of reiterate this morning. Russia, of course, we've been following this for about a week. Putin says that U.S.-Russia discusses managing a Zaporizhzhia, I don't know how to pronounce that, MPP, using its power for crypto mining. Speaking for the meeting for major business figures on December 24th, a day before Christmas, Putin said that Washington is interested in using its plant's electricity for cryptocurrency mining. And Zelensky just wrapped up that meeting with Trump yesterday. So we did, of course, touch that already this morning. Just want to reiterate what's going on for those. If you guys didn't catch that over the weekend, what was it? Friday night, we watched this. I had no idea this was a thing. It was real. 1967, Scrooge McDuck explains why you need to hold assets and not dollars, because it's about
800 times the height.
It's ridiculous. I cannot believe that. They of course they had a gold-backed dollar back then, so they're trying to explain what was going on back then. All right. Let's get back into real news breaking right now. See if we can find anything else we haven't stumbled upon in the real news. Strategy has acquired 1,229 Bitcoin for a total of $108 million. Now, that's $88,000 roughly per those purchases of Bitcoin. Now hodling at around 672,497 Bitcoin. I told you guys last week when he bought cash, right? When he threw some into cash, I said he's probably going to be doing cash Bitcoin for the foreseeable future, just to make, of course, his shareholders happy. All right, what else we have? Underground Bitcoin mining in Finland. Used to heat its towns instead of being wasted. A few different countries doing that over seas. They've been doing that for a few years now. What else we got? Min Choi. It's over. Robot hand can now achieve beyond human speed and precision. Damn! Look at the complexity on that. That's a 3D printed, hand there, it looks like. What else we got? Japan has successfully tested its system that generates electricity in space, transmits it wirelessly back to Earth. Solar panels placed in orbit, collected energy, and sent it to the ground station using microwave transmission. Once received to Earth, the microwave energy was converted back to usable energy. This is insanity. This demonstrates the power can be harvested beyond our planet and delivered without physical cables or fuel transport. Pretty cool stuff coming soon, guys. This is kind of like Tesla stuff, like Nikola Tesla, the real Tesla. Right. Rumor alert, Donald Trump to ban export of silver from the United States by January 1st. Oh boy, here we go. Bitcoin's gonna go freaking insane if they start, capital controls. This is crazy on silver. Wow. You heard it here first. I don't know if this is true. That's a rumor, though. That's a rumor, so don't get too crazy. Any truth to this? Let's ask Rock real quick. Short answer, please. Give me the short version. Nobody supports the U.S. silver ban. Rumor is likely to mix up the China's export. China, of course, going crazy right now in China. I wonder how much is it still up there in China right now? China cost of silver currently. Let's see. Last time we left on Friday, silver was about $82 to $85 an ounce in China or Shanghai. Yeah, right, China. Current price of silver approximately 12,132 per kilogram. Oh my god, which is roughly about 390 yuan per ounce, which I don't know what the hell the conversion is. Okay, $390 to USD. Right. Yuan. Oh my god, yuan. $55. That's what? What? Is there arbitrage there or something? I can't trust AI anymore, man. No, not yet. Definitely not yet. I don't believe that at all. I think that's old. Yeah, I don't believe that. All right, moving on. The longest consecutive days of extreme fear in Bitcoin's history continues. It does, man. It does. Since October, guys, we've been in extreme fear. This is the longest we've ever been in extreme fear. Before this year, I've never seen the likes of 16. Was it 9? And then the craziest day ever, I think it was in like the day after or 2 days after, a few days after 10/10, we had 6. We had 6 in extreme fear. I've never seen that. It's crazy. So yeah, it's been the longest for sure. This is coming from Tom Crown, of course. My YouTube brother over on YouTube. All right, what else we got here? Shananka Aslem Persada says the rumor that major bank collapsed on a silver margin call at 2:47 a.m. last night. I cannot verify that, but what I can verify is very interesting. JP Morgan filed an 8K for an 8K on December 27th, disclosing $4.875 billion in the unrealized silver losses. And they flipped from, oh god, there's probably more market manipulation coming from JP Morgan. Guys, they paid hundreds of millions of dollars now in fines manipulating gold and silver market. Don't think you're safe in those silly old shiny rocks. Of course, they can manipulate that easier than any other asset on Earth. What else we have here? Huge lines for official opening the second largest. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, okay. This is what? I thought this was. Oh my god! I thought this was more lines for silver. What the hell is this? Ice cream? New York City happening right now as of 18 hours ago. Huge lines in official opening of the second ever Mix UE location in New York City. located in Koreatown, 32nd Street, in the second ever mixed UE location in New York City. Chinese ice cream and tea franchise. Never heard of her. And they're super cheap. Like $1 for ice cream, $4 for bubble tea. That's cheap for bubble tea? Is it really? $2 for fresh lemonade. That's pretty cheap for fresh lemonade. Why is it so cheap? In-house production, unlike many franchises, also use ingredients from third parties. If more Chinese companies and South Korean companies end up in America, it's gonna destroy our economy so quick. Oh my god! All right. I can't spend too much time on that. Crypto guys, 2026 opening, of course, with a stick. It's very bullish. It's quick. It's very careful. 100%. Anything more robots? Bank is allegedly JP Morgan. Buckle up, people. Yeah, here we go. More talks about this as well. Reports of canceling the name of the bank. But it's confirmed overnight that the Federal Reserve was forced to pump another $34 billion into the federal banking system through its emergency overnight repo facility. Damn, that's $14 billion more than what I'm talking about. I was talking about them doing that average of $20 billion in their repo facility per month for the foreseeable future. This $34 billion is on top of the $17 billion which they already had pumped into it 2 days ago on Friday morning. Holy shit, guys! Tons of money printing coming. Crazy. Already happening now. Thailand launches program to accept crypto from tourists. We've been talking about that. That's not new at all. We talked about that like a few months ago. They're, of course, going to be having no crypto taxes too, starting next year until 2029, I believe it was, right? 2029? Crypto Zeros covering this, of course. I'm George. You're George. We're all George! But George is too late. I gotta call it like it is. That's old news, man. That's old news. All right. Okay. A rumor reports claim that the systematically important bank failed to meet a margin call overnight. It's liquidated. Of course, it's still talking about silver futures there. That's all over the place. Everyone is getting the rocks off this morning on that particular piece of news. In Everest, oh gosh, more Bitcoin, more Bitcoin shilling from Steak and Shake. I love it, guys. They also started, allowing to pay their employees to be paid in Bitcoin. That we just covered that a few weeks ago as well. If every Steak and Shake customer paid with Bitcoin for 1 year, our SBR Strategic Bitcoin Reserve would increase by nearly $500 million. $500 million. That's nuts. Burger to Bitcoin mining. Of course, that's way hype, pipe dream kind of, pie in the sky type of stuff. Very, very, very few people are actually paying, to pay their, the burger purchases on Bitcoin. But more may be coming soon in Arizona. They might have a huge following in Arizona when Arizona has zero capital gains tax on Bitcoin. That bill just started. It just got filed last week or 2 weeks ago. And don't forget, you can already do that in Ohio, in the great state of Ohio. You can, of course, buy all the Bitcoin burgers you want with no tax. No capital gains tax on those purchases of $500 or less. This is China right now. There's a shortage of silver. Bros need to visit China as soon as possible. Of course, they're still. Are they selling silver in the streets?
看一下现在水币什么情况？哇，这么多人全是抢这个白银的啊！这个银子你看，分都不够分的。
Trust me, bro, it's real. Trust me.
下一站相约2026，祝我们马到吉祥，马到成功，事事如意，好运。
Ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know, man. Trust me, bro. Okay, silver, Bitcoin. Yep, no one's buying Bitcoin right now. Silver up to date, 184%. Bitcoin right now is down 11% year over year. What do you think happens next? We all know what happens next. It's coming. Only a matter of time. All right. Japan will hike rates to 100 basis points at the next meeting. Yesterday's meetings signaled that the rates are still too low. This is really bad for markets. Yes, it really is. Silver stackers are posting videos. Don't sell, hold more, buy more. They don't have enough silver. He is correct. The supply is getting tight. Global silver mines are in decline, down 18% from the peak in 2015. The best mines out there are already depleted. He's got those, those coins. What else we have here? Corruption punished with death. The mayor of Haikou City kept 13.5 tons of gold bars and 23 tons of cash at home. At home? Damn. Roughly 4.2. What the hell is that? $4,268,337,000. What the hell is this? What are these like? What are these decimal points? I don't know. I don't even know. He also owns that might be $4 trillion. I don't know, guys. Two big numbers. Too big. And the last two are like zeros with a comma. They're inverted. So I'm assuming it's 4.2 billion. He also owns a portfolio of luxury real estate and a fleet over the next dozen luxury cars. He now faces the death penalty for economic crimes, as is common in China, for holding that much gold, I guess. I don't know. I guess so. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan Chase, said on national TV, crypto is better than the current financial system. The experiment phase is over, and this is the pivot of the century.
It's been around for quite a while, but now it's becoming more effective, more efficient, because people
all the burgers have flipped
to do it faster and cheaper, permission or not permission. Smart contracts, I think, will probably be real. Blockchain is real. It's been around for quite a while, but now it's becoming more effective, more efficient, because people are finding ways to do it faster and cheaper, permission or not permission. Smart contracts, I think, will probably be real. Blockchain is real.
Everything's real. Everything's real. It's not pet rocks anymore. They're not fake rocks anymore. It's real.
Are you stupid?
All right, guys. I think we're exhausting the news, right? I think we've exhausted it. Okay, Chinese companies have sold billions of dollars of counterfeit gold. Again, protect yourself, guys. You can't just trust me, bro. It's not real. Trust me. I mean, it is real. I'm sorry. Trust me, bro. It's real. It's real. I promise. Again, just be careful, guys. Don't do anything stupid. ZBack, more shilling from ZBack over here from Crypto Queen. Looks like 13 hours ago. The truth of ZBack and its connections to the Japanese giants Mizuho, SMBC, Nikko, and Securitized Japan. Is ZBack directly partnered with these Mizuho, Nikko, Securitized Japan? Question mark. Short answer: no confirmed direct partnerships as of late 2025. ZBack has strong Japanese presence. Of course, it's just a giant shill article here, guys. I do love me some ZBack, but I gotta call it like it is, a giant shill hopium article there. All right. Again, it is my top pick today, though. It is down the most on the weekly on the top 200 assets, and we're running out of digital, of course, assets to buy with that are oversold. Okay, silver overtakes Nvidia. Nvidia become the second largest asset in the world by market cap. Jesus. Yep, that happened, of course, last week. Silver overtook Nvidia. Members of Congress pretending to do something. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know, political jargon nonsense. Rob Paul. What the hell? Okay, all right. I think we've already exhausted the news, guys. I think we've exhausted the news. Let's jump over one more time to check make sure we didn't miss anything in TradFi. Jump back in and check with you guys in the chat. 64% of you guys in the poll are saying you're still bullish.
You're gonna win so much.
Going into 2026. U.S. Treasury yields slip across the curve, says Jennifer Lee from Capital Markets. Take a look here.
That's the reality.
That's out there. So talk to us about the consumer out there, Jennifer. How do you see the consumer?
They're hurting.
We've got that K-shaped economy out there, so maybe we've got to,
they're hurting.
Hem and haw it a little bit, but it seems like the consumer's doing okay. Is that what you're seeing?
No, their dollars don't buy them shit.
We got the latest data that we got was from the retail sales report. The core measure was very strong, sets up for still a strong quarter for this consumer, but still, we have to be careful because of the shutdown and all that. At the same time, I'm very wary of the confidence surveys that we've been seeing. I mean, and they can swing back and forth, but just particularly what we saw from the conference board survey that had that dropped, considerably, but it wasn't about inflation because the inflation expectations component, I believe, was quite steady, but it was all about jobs, and fewer people were saying that they found jobs plentiful. More people were saying that they are finding jobs hard to get. So that's something that we have to be very wary about, because obviously at the end of the day, it's having a job, having a steady income that's going to be what is the main driver for the consumer.
And the main driver for the Fed. We're going to talk a lot more about the consumer after the next break. But talk to us, Jennifer, a little bit about one of the key issues you think we should be tiptoeing around is who is going to lead the Fed next and how they react to the data that they're given to. So it's going to be early January that we're going to be anticipating which Kevin it'll be.
Oh, come on.
Right.
We're getting nothing this year. We got
know for sure that is going to be his first name will be Kevin. The last name is to be decided. But it's going to be he will have a very difficult job finding his way through the data. Obviously the analysis will be very important, but also.
Yeah. We don't know. It's all speculation. Anyway, just quickly going into our narratives list since we're talking about it. We're apparently we're not going to get that announcement in December now. It's going to happen in January, which is kind of weird because he could have announced that at any time in the last month or two. Hassett, last time we looked at Kevin Hassett was leading by 55%. Let's take a look and see what the poly market is looking at right now for the next Fed chair pick. It doesn't matter either one we get. It's going to be, of course, pro-Trump policies, right? We're going to get, of course, more leaning into rate cuts into next year. More than likely, we're going to get maybe an average of 3. That's what we're looking at currently. 2 or 3. Or they're going to be bigger in size. That's, of course, remaining to be determined. Right now, we're looking at 13% a chance of us getting a 25 basis point cut in January. Again, as we get closer, it's going to go up. It's up 1% so far this week. What else we got? But it is down, 12% over, 3% overall, something like that. Yeah. From the high of last week, 15%. Where is the chair pick? Pick. Who we got? So Kevin Hassett right now is leading by 42%, looks like. Kevin Warsh is now 33. So that's what the current numbers are looking at. So right now he's sitting at 44, 42, whatever. And was it Warsh at 33? So leading by a little bit there. I just don't like either of them. I really don't. I'm glad we're not getting, what's his name? Damn it, I forget his name. Waller. Christopher Waller. I'm glad we're not getting him because he was the one who was like, basically take away all the all the good stuff for the consumers and only give it to the banks, like, of course, the yields and everything else for stable coins. Of course. But Warsh, I don't know. Maybe I want Warsh a little bit more than Hassett because he's less of a wet blanket, but maybe a wet blanket going into 2026. I don't know. I just don't know if I could get anything out of his meetings because every interview Hassett's ever talked in, I've never been able to get anything solid out of him. It's just kind of walking around every single question. Japan carry trade on wine starts, of course, started this month. That was their cut they had there. They already, of course, announced their stimulus, and this is, of course, going to be a big question how this is going to unwind into next year. We were getting rumors too. I heard over the week, over the holiday weekend, whatever, that Japan may be, of course, sending a bunch of its USD treasuries back. Right? They hold the largest amount of U.S. treasuries in the world. All of our debt. That's what that is, guys. Just debt. Santa Rally, there's a 42% chance. I would say now there's probably like a 27% chance. New Year Rally. Now we're going to guess like everyone call it New Year Rally. January 1st, another shutdown. Yeah, we're still on the track for that as well. And guys, we did go our giveaway over the weekend too. We did it on Friday night. So if you guys didn't check that out, that was a lot of fun. Thanks again for coming out and participating for the winners. Of course, don't forget to email me because I still haven't got an email from you guys yet. I think User G did contact me by now, right? I think he hit me up at the beginning of the live. All right. Let's see what else we got here, and then we're gonna head out, guys. I think there's nothing really left. Let's take a look and see what's going on with you guys here in the chat. The US dollar waivers after 2 days of gains. Yes, it's losing 98 this morning. Derek says, thanks, Otaku. Do you think XRLM is a better hold than XRP? I'd have to look at the price on that and see where it's currently at. I don't want to go to Coinbase. Send me over to CoinMarketCap. Let's take a look at Stellar Lumens. It's been a minute. Certain supplies, 32 billion. Max supplies, 50 billion. We've got the total market cap sitting at $7 billion. I mean, I think it's going to do better than XRP just because of the distribution, and the market cap is still smaller than XRP's, right? But I mean, think about it. XRP's market cap right now is $113 billion. Just that alone, you're going to get probably more volatility with XLM and more, of course, ROI, chance for ROI. Stellar Network, of course, is also approved by the United States as one of their top picks for their crypto stockpile, according to Trump at the beginning of this year, which we haven't heard anything about since like March, April, and even the last list they gave was the exact list we got at the very beginning in January. So nothing really new there. I would probably be, if I were a betting man, I'd still probably save more into Stellar than I would with XRP. It doesn't take much to really do the research on this. All you gotta do, of course, is go to tools like the Coin Perspective. One of my favorite tools, of course. Market cap matters, guys. Don't forget market cap matters when you're looking at projects like these. Now, just for an example, I like to, of course, show you guys what's going on with market caps. So right now the total supply is 32 billion. I don't know their distribution schedule, right? So I'd want to know a little bit more of that before I start, investing. But other than that, we can take a look at circulating supplies. 32 out of 50. It's not too bad. Let's do the same thing with XRP. I'm just kind of giving you my two sats on how this all plays out in my mind when it comes to determining what to choose over the other in terms of long-term investments. $60 billion market cap, again, total supply versus $100 billion on XRP. The total amount of money that's involved in this too, as this supply is dwindling into, or not dwindling, being shoveled back into the market. Again, XRP, for those who don't know, is a totally minted, pre-mined project, right? So they can I know the distribution is it's steady, right? It's steady, but they can do it anytime. All they have to do is vote for more coins to be allocated, and they'll be allocated. So anyway, 100 billion max supply, 60 billion. It's roughly around the same, roughly about the same, about a little more than half here on XRP, a little more than half, here as well on the Stellar. Maybe a little bit more distributed on Stellar versus XRP. Again, lower market cap, there's more potential for upside. So anyway, what we're looking at here, of course, is price action and what to expect. We're definitely not expecting a $1.8 trillion market cap anytime soon. Maybe you're looking at something like, how about 10 billion, right? Let's just be a little bit more realistic. How about 10 billion? I think that's pretty doable. Maybe, maybe base case or not really at bull case. Let's just do 10 billion. It's a total market cap right now with the same amount of coins. Maybe we'll just throw a little bit more coins in there just to be safe. I don't know what their distribution schedule is again. Maybe it's going to be closer to 40 billion, right? So with a $10 billion market cap at 40 billion tokens allocated, you're looking at a price target of about 24 cents for Stellar. That's only a 33% move from here. Again, I don't know what their distribution is going to be, so that's kind of a wild card for me right now. But if it is exactly the same right now, it's really not that different, really. It's really not that different at all. I mean, we're looking at 33%. That's pretty low. Maybe 100 billion. It goes really crazy. I don't know the enough about partnerships. It's still only a 12x. That's not too bad. It's a 10x at least. It's not guaranteed. It's still a lot of risk. It's definitely going to be a lot more than XRP, I would tell you. XRP right now sitting at a total market cap of 113 billion. How much more can it get, though? If we only get, like, say, a $8 billion market cap for all of crypto, now there's 30 million tokens. I would say only the top 1,000 really matter right now, right? There's still some that are developing in the top 2,000 or 3,000. But anyway, let's just say if you ignore all the noise and all of it just kind of flows into the top 1,000 coins, how much of that's really going to be captured if we only get like $8 trillion in market cap, right? And if Bitcoin gets still like 3 trillion of that or 4 trillion of that, which I think is still a low number for Bitcoin, that's still half. And you have to, of course, think about that adjusting to the market cap of XRP. So let's just say it doubles. Let's say we just get $200 billion in market cap. I don't know if we're really going to get there. That's kind of around where Ethereum used to be back in the day, right? We're looking at a $3 XRP. If we have the circulating supply where it is now, 200 billion, 330. We weren't too far away from that already. That's really nothing, guys. That's really nothing. Let's say we get a half a trillion dollar market cap, which I don't know if it's coming next year, but let's say if we really get it. $500 billion would only be at $8.25 XRP. My target's been somewhere between 9.5 and 12 for the majority of this year. And we, of course, didn't see that blow off top for any of our cryptos. So I think this is kind of realistic what you're looking at. Possibly 342%. What is that for XRP's price action right now? It's roughly about a 4x, right? So maybe a 4x or a 10x on against H-bar's 10x. That's what I'm looking at realistically, right? Of course, market cap matters, guys. Don't say it doesn't. It's silly not to. All right, moving back in the chat. Let's get back in the chat. We got Jake the Snake reminding me, of course, to hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the buttons down below, guys. It doesn't cost anything to support the channel. Just the 2 buttons down below. Thanks again to Jake the Snake, my man.
Oh, hail the king of Ohio, Jake the Snake. The keeper of wrenches, the painter of lead pipes, the igniter of dumpster
I need more
fires.
coffee! Oh, thanks again, Jake, for coming out and supporting the channel as you always do. Get me on. You always get me so excited to show my channel every day. All right, Silver's a scam, says Dave Portnoy. What? Might be time to run towards Silver if Dave's saying that, right? It is definitely getting heated, though. I don't know. The top is, it's going to have correction. It's already getting correction as we speak. Bitcoin's still chopping up as well, still following our baseline model for the beginning of this week. Crazy. Of course, showing you guys, if you guys didn't see this, our baseline, right down. It's insane. Couldn't get any better than this. It is absolutely diabolically ridiculous.
What are you, stupid?
From, of course, Friday to now. This is what we came up with over the weekend. I was calling for baseline bull. We got a little bit more bullish than baseline, but still, overall, it's baseline on top of the chart. All right, let's see what else we got in the chat before we head out, guys. It's about time. We already hit all the news, all the breaking stuff. I ran like Dave Portnoy to the stream, says Jake the Snake. Awesome. What was Silver rumor? I missed it. Says Crypto JPEG. The Silver rumor was, that JP Morgan's involved in some sort of manipulation once again with Silver. I shared it over on the X. If you guys, I can go over it again real quick for you. Some sort of market manipulation. Where is my my page here? Okay, there it is. I gotta get back over here. Don't forget Steak and Shake still, still shilling Bitcoin. The bank, allegedly, JP Morgan, buckled up people. Again, they've been manipulating gold and silver forever. They've already paid hundreds of millions of dollars in fines for their participation in, of course, manipulating gold and silver. As the story is written, it is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, December 28th. Reports have been coming in claiming a systematically important bank, a major player in silver futures, failed to pay its margin call by 2 a.m. and was liquidated by the futures exchange at 2:47 Eastern Standard Time. The reports are concealing the name of the bank, which, allegedly, JP Morgan. But it's confirmed that overnight the Federal Reserve was forced to pump in another $34 billion to bail out, allegedly, JP Morgan, from their overnight repo facility. Yep, so that's, if you missed it, that's what we're talking about. What else is new, right? Only the rich and powerful shall win, and it's all a rigged system game. That's, of course, why we have Bitcoin. Let's see what else we have. That Trump would ban crypto or exports to China. Yeah, that one's also another one as well we covered. That was a rumor, though. That other one was not a rumor. There is a giant bank that was, of course, caught in margin call. There is a rumor right now that silver is being potentially looked at as being banned for export out of America. That's a rumor. It's baseless so far. There's nothing confirming it. Ohio loves Bitcoin, says Jake the Snake. That's 100% correct. The King of Ohio is right. No tax. No tax. It's all tax exempt. $500 purchases or less in Ohio. Florida loves Ohio, says Nebs. Oh my God, they do. They actually have a lot of people from Ohio that I know here in Florida. They use decimals for commas. It's ridiculous. It drives me insane. It drives me insane. Crypto is a scam. We are going to zero. We're going to zero. Jeez. Bobbin, of course, sharing some more tunes in the chat, guys. Yes, User G sent that email. Yes, nice. I will look at that when I get off the live stream. Maximus Diamond Hands as well. Yes, don't forget to send me an email as well, Diamond Hands, for I will send you a item from my merch store of your choice. Just let me know. Send me an email. Put some respect on my name, says Nebs. Is Neb Skywalker the Jedi headmaster? What? What? Derek says, thanks, Otaku. Do you think it's amazing? You do an amazing job helping us out, and I appreciate it, you brother. I appreciate the kind words there, Derek. I appreciate it. Sure thing, happy headed Nebs? What? Nappy headed Nebs? What the hell, Jake? Skygawker. Oh my god. Alright, guys. I think that's it. I think we pretty much covered everything this morning. Everything breaking, everything that's going to happen. Bitcoin's current price action right now sitting at 87,500. And we're still an hour and a half away from peak intraday trading, right? Into, of course, yeah, the TradFi only gets their lunch hours, guys. That's how they can, of course, control all the markets. Get all that liquidity from people's lunch breaks, and then they just sell it off at the end of the day, yeah. All right, so yeah, TradFi, of course, is going to be participating here with the normies at about 12:30, usually when people take their lunch breaks here in America, right? That's around peak hours. When we get into about 3:30 here, we probably could see some sort of retracement, rebound back to 90K. It's possible it could happen. Also, we can come back down and retest the low, right? I really don't want to see it again. Hopefully, we can keep this as support. This has been going pretty strong since before Christmas. Since way before Christmas. Could be our new bottom, guys. I love this as a launch pad here. We haven't been lower than this since the middle of the month. So let's go. 86.5 could be our new bottom. It could be our new low going into January. It's possible. I just want one thing, guys. I'm telling you. I just want one thing. I want us to at least keep and at least honor the bear trend line from 1010. I just want us to stay above it, right? I don't want us to go lower than that anymore. No more. But it's possible, of course, that whale games could continue into the beginning of next month. Could send us lower. And let's see how the order books are. We didn't look at the order books before we leave. I definitely want to take a look at the order books. Of course, bringing you the live book map for free. Don't pay for something you get for free, guys.
Are you stupid?
Yes, Kimba the White Snow Lion over on YouTube. All right, let's take a look and see what we got. This is looking pretty good, though. Holy crap. Let's zoom on in here. Damn. All right, so this is for par course for the week. Let's take a look at some new areas we've been building on Bitcoin. Right now, we're sitting right down the center of this price action, still where we left off from last week for the most part, between 90,000 and 85. We haven't touched 85 in a while. All this new area is all new from the weekend, guys. All brighter for the bulls and the bears. Still a lot more on the bottom for us to be, of course, supporting Bitcoin around $86,000. We did smash through a bunch of this again this morning. 90K, of course, being just kind of destroyed here. We made a stronger top here, about 91. It's pretty much 90,500. Yeah, 90,500. Not quite in the 91 just yet. There is a big resistance at 91, 92K. And then, of course, we have 95 still building up as well. Still nowhere near as strong as the bottoms down here. I'm liking what we're seeing as a launch pad into 2026. It is very possible this is what we got. And 80K, of course, still being the final bottom, is what I've been calling it here on the channel for a few weeks now. Potentially, that's what, again, I get that impression from, venture capital right now. Yeah, sitting at 80K. And we got 70K still here loading big hopium, giant, gold pocket, whatever, if you will, at the very bottom at 70K. It would be insane if we go back down there, but anything's still possible. It's still possible. We'd have a major sell-off event to happen into the beginning of next year. That's what I'm calling for. Maybe some sort of fake out, shake out. We ride this into 90, 95 at the beginning of next year, and then we just sell it off by the middle of the month. I don't know what that would take to make that happen. Maybe World War III. Maybe Zelensky and having to prop them up for 50 years. God, we had to cover their ass for 50 years. That would be terrifying because at any time we could just go to war, right? Anytime. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe they want that forever war to continue so we can always have these fluctuations in the markets. They can take advantage of all of us, right? So watch out for that. I'm still not seeing a big... There's a lot of cloud in the crystal ball, right? Yeah, and I feel like 70K is still quite a bit away from determining that is going to happen. There's still nothing at 75. 80,000, 85,000 is more likely where we're going to find a new bottom if we do come back down to retest again, 80K again. We haven't been lower than that since, when was it? I told you guys like back in May or something. We haven't been lower than 80,000 since beginning of the year. Let's take a look. How long has it been? It's been a long ass time, I'll tell you that. There's the bottom right there, the final bottom. I've been talking about 80K. We touched that back in November 21st. Then this one here is the last time we touched any lower than that. That was back in April. So you're going to bet against April? Bet against the entirety of the year? Bitcoin going lower than it is right now. You think it's going to go maybe slightly lower or maybe a break even for the year over year? Right now, if we go back to the beginning of the year, January, we opened the year right around here at 89,300. So we could break even if we just get a little higher. So this morning we were actually break even. We lost a little bit of that this morning, but it's still early for the overall markets. Look how tight we've been getting too, guys. Like, to me, it just screams bottom. Like, shit or get off the pot. We usually only need about 2 weeks to get consolidation enough to move to the upside. We've been trading sideways here in this range for 38 days, 100 days. Since we hit the bottom, we've been here for 40. Roughly about 40. So, all right, guys, that's what I got for you. Hope you guys have a great day. It is, again, Monday, False Move Monday. Be prepared for anything. It is coming. It's going to get crazy, guys. Moving into the future. Just stay safe, stack sats, and be humble. And I'll see you guys all again soon. Later! Later!
We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade a monster. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more songs and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking and going. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Ooh, how low can we go? How high can we go? 71% of you guys say yes, we are going to be bullish into the new year. Let's go, guys. New Year rally. Let's go. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Peace. Peace.